Hey everyone, it's summertime and that means it's peach season. Now the peach is one of my favorite fruits to eat. It's really nice and juicy. A lot of people will sort of eat it as is or they'll make a lot of desserts with it. I actually like to use peach as one of the ingredients in my savory dishes, such as the pork stir fry that I'm making today. But before we get going with that, I'm going to show you sort of basic technique to remove the skin easily, and then we can just use the flesh for the stir fry. What I got going is a pot of boiling water, and that's going to be the first step. Okay, so we have our pot of water that's boiling pretty nicely, and here's my peach that I'm going to drop in. The main thing to remember, and this is just a reminder, don't forget to take off the little plastic sticker that is usually found on the peach, because you really don't want to be boiling any plastic. So we're just going to drop our peach into the boiling water and just sort of let it coat everywhere. We're just going to let it cook a little bit, and it's really not in there too long, probably just a few seconds, and then I take it out. If you have a slotted spoon, that will be best. I don't have one, I'm just going to go with this, and then I drop it quickly into the cold bath. So the cold water will sort of help separate the skin a little bit after the heat has worked on it a bit, and then we should be able to peel off the skin now. Alright, we have our peach that's been in the cold water after it's been briefly in the hot water, so now we can go ahead and just peel it off. I'm going to dry it a little bit, and with the skin sort of boiled, it makes it really easy to separate. See how nicely that comes off? And then what's revealed is the nice juicy peach underneath. And see how easy that was? And see how it still keeps its shape? Now this peach that I used actually was still a little firm and not totally ripe, so that kind of helped a little bit too. But now I'm ready to slice this up, take out the pit, and drop it in my stir fry, and it's going to be so yummy. Okay, here's my pork that's been cooking in my wok. It was marinated first with some fish sauce, soy sauce, ginger, sesame oil, and I browned both sides, so now I can put in the other ingredients. I'm going to throw in some nice sugar snap peas. That'll give it some nice sort of crunchiness to it. Now, I don't like to cook my sugar snap peas that long, so that's why I kind of put in near the end when the pork is almost done. And of course, we have our great peaches that I peeled off the skin earlier. That's going to go in at the very last minute because it doesn't need to cook that long as well. So I'm going to throw it in now. There it goes. Oh, one more piece. That was crazy. Okay, look at that. What I love about this dish, not just the fact about the sweetness and the savoriness coming together, it's just a beautiful color. We have the beautiful peach color orange mixing in with the brown and the green of the sugar snap peas. So I'm going to just let it cook for a little bit to sort of blend in all together the flavoring and kind of warm up the peach a little bit. But I'm not going to cook it for too much longer. At this point, I'm going to add this cornstarch slurry that I created, and this will sort of give it a nice sort of sauce to come together and kind of bind all the ingredients together and kind of give it that nice glaze. Whenever you do cornstarch adding in, I like to do it with the wok really high because that helps to sort of activate the cornstarch mixture and get it all going at the same time. Sorry if I'm kind of missing everything, but kind of hard to do it with one hand. Haven't cooked too often with one hand. This is like the one hand challenge on Top Chef. Alright, and there we are. That's all we had to do. And doesn't that look great? So I'm going to turn off the stove and see how I do with plating this. Okay. Hope everything gets in there. Can't fit everything. So here we have the final result. My pork peach stir fry with sugar snap peas. Enjoy.